Step one. And I really believe if you do this, a lot of the other things I'm talking about are going to fall into place. You find a church. My son never committed and joined a church until after college. My daughter, I believe it was week 2 or 3. She visited 2 or 3 churches and then she picked her favorite and she joined the church. She began to tithe. She began to meet with a mentor. She walked up to the pastor and said, "Hey, could you tell me who could mentor me?" She was so intentional. And that girl had a Bible study she was leading by the end of her freshman year. She was involved. She knew families. She was going over to families' houses for dinner. She put herself in the midst of a body. And that will lead to so many of the things we're going to talk about. But you can't wait long because the semester flies by, the year flies by, and all of a sudden college flew by and you never joined a church. So I would suggest visiting 2, 3, 4 of the healthiest churches and then pick one. You're not going to find a perfect church, and join. Don't just attend. All your friends, they're probably going to just attend unless you send them this podcast. You should join. You should become a member. And all of you that are listening that aren't currently headed to college and yet still haven't joined your church and you live somewhere a decade, it's time. Join your church. Why? Because it begins to plug you into a body. And what that means is it provides you opportunities to give, to serve, to be known, to be in a small group, to disciple people. All of that comes in and out of a commitment to a local church. So join a church. First thing, visit several and then pick one before the end of first semester.